Hey Libra. Hey. This is your night reading disguised as a morning reading because I had to go out last night. And when I came home from work, I was tired. So I took a rest and I got myself ready to go out. I went to this really cool Alice in Wonderland pop-up restaurant. It was really nice. I had a really great time. You know, expensive drinks. Well, they weren't really expensive, but like cool drinks. You know, nice theme. Everything was like really cool and decorated. The actors were awesome. I had a really good time. But your girl needed to catch a little bit of a nap, watch a murder mystery show, and head out the door. You know, because I work hard, so I needed that. But I'm here for you right now. So we're gonna get this reading through. So yeah, so welcome to your night reading. Yeah, let me stop with the air quotes. This is not 1990, and I am not on Wayne's World. I totally aged myself by saying that. Anyway, good morning. Divine Comedian here. Thank you for watching, liking, sharing, subscribing, and hitting that notification bell. You definitely should hit that notification bell, and I'll tell you why. Because I do upload morning, noon, and nights. And you don't want to miss it because, you know, what I post on Instagram, what I post on my TikTok, all that stuff, they're just little short readings. Like, you know, it's just the start of it. It's like the first one or two cards and then your oracle messages throughout the day. Because I feel like it's good to pick up the energy throughout the day. Because what I noticed is, and this is why I do this, what I noticed is that, you know, when you wake up in the morning, you're really heavily thinking about someone. And usually in your dreams and your subconscious, all that stuff, you figured out a lot of problems. You may have even come to a semi-conclusion. So those readings are basically there to guide you. So if it's not resonating with you, then it's just not for you. You know, if you're not having relationship problems at the time, then it's not for you. If you're not having a problem with work at the time, then it's not for you. But if it is resonating with you, definitely come back in the noon to see, you know, where the energy's going, what the story is, putting it together, who this person could possibly be in your life, all that good stuff. And then the nighttime reading puts it all together. But if it is resonating with you, because I've had a couple people reach out to me and say, hey, listen, you know, I watched the Cancer reading and you picked up on my energy, or I watched this reading and you picked up on my energy. Remember, you could have, most people have all 12 zodiac signs in their chart somewhere, or aspects of it somewhere, okay? So know your chart. Contact an astrologer, know your chart. Get your chart done. This way you know where things are. So like when you hear a tarot reader say sun, moon, rising, Venus, north node, south node, you know where that is. Your emotions are your moon sign. Okay? So if you are a Libra moon, this is your emotional aspect. Your sun sign is Libra. But your moon sign could be Sagittarius. So you'd go and watch a Sagittarius reading. You see how that works? You know what I'm saying? Okay. All right. That's enough with that. Okay. So bottom of the deck energy as I'm shuffling here, we have the Eight of Cups. Okay. Eight of Cups. And then over here, right here on the bottom of the deck, this is the message that we had. I think it was the morning or the afternoon, the Oracle of Truth. You don't know how hard it was to let you go. Okay. And then after that, we have I replay our conversations over and over. So there's definitely an energy of somebody walking away, whether it's you or the other person, doesn't matter. Well, it matters, but not really. Of them walking away, okay? And they feel successful. But you see, the problem is here, okay? Because we have the devil energy here, okay? The devil energy is an attachment. This is an attachment. This is the darker side of the lovers. So I feel as if in some way is what I'm getting is that somebody walked away, okay, and they feel very successful doing that. Okay, they feel happy. They feel like they've been seen. They feel like they've had a victory, but they did this to punish. Look at how this devil is holding his hand out. You know what I'm saying? If you look really, really close to this card, look at that. There's a person there that's being held on by strings like a puppet. So I get the feeling that this person walks away from you and stops talking to you, stops dealing with you, whatever it is, okay, as punishment. or as means to control. Understand? Okay. So let's get something on the Eight of Cups here. Eight of Cups for Libra. Eight of Cups, Spirit. Thank you. Okay, so we have the Nine of Swords in reverse. When this person walked away, whether it's you or them, what they keep from you is that the fact that they stay up all night. They think about this all the time. They think about all of the emotions that they have. They think about all the anxiety that this causes. This isn't really this, okay? Because what's clarifying the Six of Wands, Spirit, please and thank you. I just have Sade in my head. Sade. Think I'd leave your side, baby. I'm so old. Okay. The Tower in reverse. Okay, so this person really doesn't want things to change. They're trying to avoid letting you know, or you're trying to avoid letting them know that this is how they feel. Okay? That this person is going through extreme torment when they walk away. This could also be something that they're hiding from you. That the reason why they walked away is because they're in extreme torment. And for some of you, they had to walk away so that they could rest, so that they could finally recover and let themselves free. But the Tower is in reverse. Okay? The Tower here, right? This is depression. This is a fear of change. I can't change the situation because I'm afraid of it. I'm afraid of being successful. I'm afraid of being on my own. I'm afraid of people seeing me as, I'm single, here I am, come get me, because they're afraid of what's out there. There's codependency here, especially with the Devil energy. Right, the community. They don't know what's out there. Four of Wands in reverse. This is the leaving home, the safe place, the comfy couch. But what's home? What's in the Tower? Arguments, fighting, fussing, all that stuff. But that's what they're used to, or that's what you're used to. Nine of Swords, please. Nine of Swords. This needs to change. What do we need to bring in here to change, actually? High Priestess. Two of Pentacles. The Hangman in reverse. Okay, interesting. We're being sandwiched by two major arcanas. Okay. This is the energy of feeling like a victim. Oh, this always happens to me all the time. You did this to me. Going around telling everybody what happened. Okay? This person, this energy is struggling. They can't commit to a decision. Because in one way, because we have two energies here. Feeling like a victim and a traitor. If I leave you and I walk away, I'm a traitor. And I go towards someone else, I'm a traitor. And then the other person feels like a victim and vice versa. But the High Priestess is here. What is, let me get an oracle. Where are my cards? There you are. Hello. Let me get an oracle. Okay. High Priestess, what do you have to say? High Priestess is all about intuition. It's all about knowing. High Priestess, what do you have to say? Thank you. I want to feel that way again. Can you clarify, please? I feel you even though we are apart. These are the cards that came out yesterday. I feel you. You don't know how hard it was to let you go. It was on the bottom of the deck. Okay, I feel you even though we are apart. So there's something that keeps drawing the two of you back together. What is it that keeps drawing these two energies back together, Spirit? With the Two of Pentacles in reverse, please and thank you. What is it that keeps drawing them back together? Ace of Cups in reverse. You know what I'm thinking? Oh, and the Knight of Cups in reverse. Wow, interesting. You know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking that, okay, every time the two of you separate, especially with that I want to feel that way again, I feel you even though we are apart, the two of you, the arguments that you say is what draws the two of you back, and what you say is what draws the two of you back. You said this to me, now I'm going to text you 2 days later, I'm going to confront you about what you said, and I'm going to keep it going and going and going and going and going. It's the arguments, the breakups, the fights that keeps pulling you back together. That's that toxic devil energy. That's toxic. If nothing's being resolved, do you think that by arguing and arguing and arguing that eventually leads to a conversation where you can wear somebody down like a pencil on an eraser that just keeps erasing all the mistakes on a piece of paper, and then there's no eraser left, so you can't erase anymore, so okay, we might as well just get another pencil, or just, you know what I mean, or start scratching it out instead of using the eraser, right? That's what's going on here. The Knight of Wands and the Knight of Cups in reverse definitely is unrealistic expectations. Especially, you know, like, what do you expect to happen if you just keep arguing, keep breaking up, keep coming back together, keep, you know, holding on? There eventually has to be an energy of walking away and it being permanent. Ace of Cups. Or some sort of resolution. Oh, there's a, okay. All right, so pages are young energy. This could represent a child, okay? This could represent a child, okay? Especially with the Ace of Cups in the upright. This could definitely have to do with a marriage or children. So there is a child here. Knight of Cups. But, you know, I want to point something out about this page, okay? It's something that Spirit just drew me to. Look at the feet on this. They're walking over a cliff, okay? And they're on a tightrope. So this child that's here, okay, they're completely distracted. Like, they're trying to pay attention to schoolwork. They're trying to develop, you know, with all these light bulbs here, with all these ideas and all these birds and all this stuff. And it's like they're walking on a tightrope over a cliff. So if there's anything that you should be paying attention to, is the fact that there is a child here that is trying to develop, trying to grow, with parents or whatever it is that are arguing. Because that's what this child is learning. This child is learning this language between the two of you. Books are about knowledge. Words are knowledge. This child is learning how to have relationships. And to eventually, when he or she grows up and has a relationship, they're going to think that that's all they have to do is argue, fuss, and fight to get the person to come back. And how hard is that going to be? Because not everybody, because I'm sorry to say this, but this is toxic. So where did you learn it from? Because that's what you're teaching your child. Understand? Oh, we have another page out here. Right? We have another page. So there could be two children. Somebody could have two daughters. In early age or teens. Or as far as their 20s. This is about, the Page of Swords is about information. The Page of Wands is about creative inspirations. So they're learning, oh, you get into a fight with your boyfriend because he didn't buy anything for Valentine's Day? Oh, okay, so you throw a vase across the room and smash it against the wall when he comes walking in the house. Oh, you call him a heartless son of a bitch because he didn't do this or that, or you call him this and that, whatever it is. I don't even want to say. It's just horrible. They're learning this. Okay. So we have the Hermit. And we have the Eight of Pentacles here. So there needs to be spiritual work here. There needs to be, this is the solution, okay, Libra? It needs to be, you take a break. You figure out how to fix yourself first. There's nobody here, okay, with the Hermit, except for Spirit. There's nobody here with this person, Eight of Pentacles, okay? Working on your spiritual side, getting messages from Spirit, asking for help. How do I fix this? Because you know what? If you were to go back to the people who taught you back in the day this way of behaving, they're not going to have an answer for you. If anything, those people might make it worse. You need to deal with your problem, your issue now. And this doesn't have to necessarily do with a relationship. Well, it is a relationship, but it could be, yeah, it's a relationship. It's a marriage or a relationship. Let's keep it that way, okay? I do see emotions, okay? I do see a wake-up call. I do see not knowing the path to happiness to get this Ace of Pentacles, okay? I do see a King of Cups here with emotions, but emotions can be, right now at least, the energy is reading this way. The emotions could be a little bit manipulative because the King of Cups sways back and forth, okay? When you look at this card of Judgment, okay, it's like a judgment of the soul. Look at how that soul is just, or this energy is just coming out of this person here when you reach up and you pray and you ask for assistance, because it's a wake-up call. So this Hermit energy here, when you're putting in the work, is going to give you this wake-up call on this King of Cups energy. But then we have the Moon in reverse. So you're going to get a message in your dreams. Like I started out the reading with talking about how, you know, sometimes the messages come in your dreams, or the problem or issue is worked out in your dreams. Or it's something that your child may say. Maybe that if you're not listening and you're closed down, Spirit will use anybody around you to get the message to you, and it could come from one of your children. It says, hey mom, why don't you try this? Or hey dad, why don't you try this? And it's going to be click, got it. Now I got the clarity on how I could get this Ten of Cups happiness, how I could fix this, how I could get this Ace of Pentacles, a brand new abundant beginning. Right? But things need to change. Okay? Things need to change. Things need to change because it's not going to happen overnight. It doesn't happen overnight. This is the cruelty of things. The deliberate actions need to change with death and rebirth. That needs to be cut out. That needs to stop. The name calling, the fighting, the horribleness, that needs to stop. The chaos, the imbalance of energy, the chaotic energy, the fighting, the yelling, the screaming, the harsh words, all that stuff needs to stop, because strength is here. You have 3 major arcanas telling you stop this. Stop it. Put your freaking swords down. This is an energy of strength. This is an energy of taming the beast. This is an energy of unconditional love for the self and for others. Taming the beast, changing, allowing the old ways to die, planting new seeds with the Ace of Pentacles here, to have a happy Ten of Cups abundant life, whether it be together or apart. But since I see there's children here, there'll always be ties. We have the Wheel of Fortune here. When the Wheel of Fortune is in the upright, that tells me that this Ace of Pentacles is going to be very, Wheel of Fortune is all about good luck. Fortune, karma being on the good thing. But this is what needs to die. Change the way you speak to each other. Change the way you act. Change the way you do things, because you have younger energy around you that's watching this and absorbing it. Don't be so selfish to think that she could just come to you and you're going to tell her how to fix it, or she should learn how to fix it from watching a TV show. It doesn't work that way. You have a responsibility to yourself, to your partner, and to your children to cut it out. You want things to change? You want to mend things? You got to do the work. Ask Spirit for guidance to help you. What do I need? They know your soul better than you do. Trust me. This is not something that just happened in your life. It happened for a reason. Dare I say, you chose this path. Whether it was just to have a child with this person, to bring this energy into the world. But what's not fair is that they have to grow up like this. That's not fair. Because you may think, oh, they're little, they don't get it, they don't understand, I'll explain it to them later. Their little tiny nervous systems absorb everything. They hear everything. They repeat everything. No. Okay? I don't want to get into it. Because I don't want to tell anyone how to raise their kids. But I'm just telling you from experience how I grew up. In a house where, people would say horrible things. And fuss and fight. And then the next day it would be fine. And then they would apologize. And then they would do the same thing. Again, over and over and over again. And then we wonder why we grow up when we have a relationship with someone who keeps doing things to hurt us over and over and over again, and we accept it because we hang on and we wait for that apology. Because that's what makes it right. No, change is what makes it right. So do that. It's easy. You can't sit there and say, well, I'll change when the other person changes. That's obnoxious. Do it for you. It's not about the other person. You're not twins. You're not attached at the hip. Your change is not indicative of theirs, and theirs is not indicative of yours. You have to do this. I'm speaking to you. Let me get an angel. All right. Bottom of the deck right away. Intuition and downloads. Okay? Ask and receive. Holy love. Okay? Anything else, Spirit, you want to say? Because they were like, pull that deck. Pull that deck. My cards are ready for me when I need the messages. Forgiveness and understanding. Okay? So we have the energy here of these beautiful angels, intuition and downloads. That's the High Priestess. Forgiveness and learning. Okay? That is the Strength card. Holy love. The Hermit. Ask and receive. Judgment. Ask and you shall receive the guidance that you need to get through this path. Okay? If you're not getting love from the person that you want, and you're not getting as much love and support because we had the Four of Wands in reverse from the people that are around you, holy love. God loves you all the time. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, no matter what you do. Forgiveness and understanding. Ask to understand. I want to understand. I want to know. What do I need to understand so I can forgive? Because it's so much easier to put your feet in someone else's shoes and look at life through their perspective so that you could understand, so you could forgive. Because imagine being that person, living that moment, or absorbing the words that you're saying to them. You think you hurt. You understand how you hurt. You don't understand how they hurt because you're not the same person. Intuition and downloads. Follow your intuition. Listen to the downloads that spirit gives you, because you'll know when you're getting a download. It's not like a computer where you download things and in 2 seconds you'll put a file you save. It's on your home screen in 2 seconds. No. This is guided messages, words. Listen to music. Listen to music that you've never listened to before. Turn on a radio station today that you've never listened before. Listen to some of the words in songs. Messages come through that way. Open your channel. Take time to meditate. And meditation, just sit there, meditate quietly. Go on YouTube, learn how to meditate. It's just as shutting your eyes, blah, blah, blah. Oh, I need to shut my mind down. No, you don't need to shut your mind down. Your mind shuts down when you're dead. Okay? Your mind is going to go crazy and it's going to twist and turn and all these things because it needs to unwind. And that's when you can get your messages and your downloads. Do this every day. Start doing the work. Once you reach out, they're there. Trust me. Okay? So that's all I have for you, Libra. I need to go. I got things to do today. I appreciate you guys so much for watching this. I really hope that this helped you. Don't ever get like, oh, she's yelling. I'm not yelling. I'm a medium. I channel energy. So whoever's speaking to you, that's them speaking to you very forcefully. Okay? I'm a clown. I like to have fun. But the spirit guides, when they have a message to say, they're like, ugh. Especially with Libra, because it's the sign of the scales. Justice. We need to balance things out, right? But fairly. So thank you for subscribing to my channel. Hit the likes up. Hit the like button on the way out. Subscribe to my channel. Hit that notification bell. And I will see you guys in another reading. Take care, Libra. And good luck.